what Dr. Gonzalez was talking about, what he felt so passionately about, is the concept that not all fats are bad. As a matter of fact, we need to welcome the good fats, like the fats from grass-fed milk, cheese, and butter, into our diets.
In fact, we heard the very same thing from our certified natural chef, Carla DeLangre, when we asked her to whip up a healthy breakfast for us.
This morning we're going to be doing some bloomin' eggs. This is a recipe that actually uses bell peppers as the flower petals, and it makes it look like it's a beautiful little flower for your breakfast. And we're also going to do a side of bacon. Now, breakfast has a lot of controversy around the topic. A lot of people think, oh, I should stay away from bacon, I should stay away from eggs, the cholesterol, the fat. Well, I'm going to talk about how this is actually a really healthy breakfast. This is free-range grass-fed bacon, which this makes all the difference of making healthy fat or bad fat. So we got our pan nice and hot, and we're going to add our bacon here. And then we're going to get our pan nice and hot for our eggs. I like to use raw butter. This is grass-fed raw butter. Raw butter actually has all the fats that you need. It helps with the brain function, it helps with mental clarity, it actually even helps with the lubrication in your joints. We're going to do a nice large slab of this to make sure that we don't let our eggs stick to the pan. You can also use ghee. Ghee is a really amazing ingredient. It's actually clarified butter. It's a really, really amazing thing to use for high heat recipes. So while that's heating up, I'm going to get my flower petals ready, which are my bell peppers. And you cut them in rings, about ½ inch thick. We're going to add a ring of our bell pepper. Make sure it's nice and hot. You want it nice and hot so that the egg stays within the ring, and also so that the egg doesn't absorb the butter and stick to the pan. This is nice and hot. We're going to add this to it. I like to add it, put the egg first in a ramekin or a cup. That way you have a little bit more control. You don't break the yolk. Now, a lot of people think that you should only have egg whites because they're concerned about the cholesterol. Well, the egg yolk actually has choline in it, and choline is a really amazing benefit to the liver. It's actually one of the only elements in nature that helps to cleanse the liver. There we go. Now, what I like to do is I add a little bit of Celtic sea salt. So we have that in there, and now we're going to steam, almost poach our eggs. And I turn the heat off and let that just simmer, because the bottom is going to get just slightly crispy while the top gets nice and steamed, and then the yolk still maintains its a little bit of a runniness. Healthy fats are really, really important for brain function. It's really good for your lubricants of your joints. It actually helps to sustain the collagen in your skin as well, so it's almost like an anti-aging. I really think that it's extremely important to keep fats in your diet. This low-fat craze is actually really dangerous. They've seen a lot of different things in the U.S. where they've decreased the fat in our diets, yet obesity is at an all-time high. So really, it's not about the fat, it's actually about the good fat. It's about your sourcing, where you're getting your fat. So there you have it. These are the bloomin' eggs. It's one of my favorite dishes. There you go. Add a couple slices of bacon to it. Garnish with a little bit of fresh fruit. There you have it, bloomin' eggs.